guys, welcome back to Cassar Industries. Hope you are all doing well. Today we're going to do something a little bit differently. We've got this Kluger here behind us. This Kluger belongs to a family friend of mine, and she no longer needs the car due to her age and whatnot. This car has actually been sitting here for just over 4 years. It hasn't moved. She said it was running rough when she parked it, and it was struggling to pull up hills and stuff like that. But yeah, it has been just over 4 years that the car's been sitting here. So what we're going to do is I've basically bought the car for a good price, condition completely unknown. And what we're going to do is get the car checked over, see if we can get it running and driving again, and see if we're able to drive it home, which is about 250 k's from here. So that's sort of the plan. But let's go around and have a look at it. So this is the beast. She is a Toyota Kluger. It is an all-wheel drive flavour. As I said, yeah, it has been sitting for quite a while. See, there is a lot of rust build up on the brakes. Tyres sort of look good, but they are probably flat spotted from it sitting for a while. So we've got several friends that have moved in. A little bit of a knock there. Fair bit of schmutz inside there. Another knock on that front corner. Bit of a dent in that guard. Bit of a scrape on that door. I know this taillight's broken too. So yeah, she's in a bit rough condition, but let's just see if we can get the thing going and we'll go from there. All right, we'll have a look and see what the inside looks like. Obviously the battery in this thing's completely flat. All right, oh, that is a smell. Whew. Fresh. Yeah, she smells damp. Looks like we've got a few friends living in here as well. But just your sort of standard issue Kluger stuff. Pop the bonnet and have a look, see what she looks like underneath. Pop the fuel cap and we'll have a smell of what it smells like. It's probably varnish. Here's some info on the car here. So she's a 2007. We've got Jason with me too. Hello. The prodigal son has returned. And that's what she looks like under here. Anyway, we're just gonna go through and have a good look over the thing. And yeah, I'll give you a bit of an update when we know sort of how she is. So basically where we're up to is I've had a bit more of a look over the car. Can't see any massive signs of leaks or anything underneath it. The rear wiper is left the chat. I do want to put wipers on this thing if we get it running because it is scheduled to rain today. I'm just got the little portable pump there pumping up the tyre. That's just the last one. The ones on the other side were fairly low, about 18 to 20 PSI, so I just thought I'd check all of them while I'm waiting for Jason. Jason's actually just going to pick up a power pack jump starter because I forgot to bring one, so we can put power to this thing and see where it's at. So I'm just doing a few little things while I wait for him. I've given the fuel the old... And it doesn't smell too varnishy, but we'll put the siphon tube down there, see if we can suck any stuff out and tip some fresh stuff in before we start it. Try and start it anyway. So yeah, that's basically that. Engine oil doesn't look too dirty, but doesn't feel like it has much viscosity left in it. That's the color of it. So yeah, that's basically it. Once Jason gets back here, we'll put some power on it and see if we can make some magic happen. Alrighty, Jason's back. We've got the power pack now. While I was waiting, I just sort of checked a few other things. I pulled the airflow meter out and it had a lot of oxidization and corrosion on that, so I've just cleaned that. So we'll bang that back in. Sort of like that. I'll get Jason to throw the screws in. So now we'll put power to the thing. And we'll see what we can see. So I'm just sort of doing a few little things while I wait for Jason. Anyway, it's scary. Just doing things that aren't really important. I took the airflow meter out. We actually had a fair bit of corrosion on the electrode, so I've cleaned that with some contact cleaner. I filled up the washer bottle. Just like doing little things, just sort of while I wait. It's not a heck of a lot I can do, but I just thought I'd give you guys a little update. I changed the wiper too. So yeah, so just doing waste of time, pointless things at the moment. Hopefully he'll be back soon. All right, after setting the alarm off for the last 10 minutes, we've got the second-hand battery in and we've got the alarm to shut up. We've got the ignition on, so now we can actually see. So 331,000 Ks, due for a service at 335. Oh yeah, oh she's good for a service, Chase.
An airbag lights on too.
Yeah, we've got an airbag warning up on the center display up there, but that's okay. All right, we're just going to do a few checks of basic electronics while the battery's connected before we try and start it. We'll check back in a sec. All right, so the moment of truth, we've taken a little bit of fuel out, chucked 10 litres of fresh fuel in it. How much fuel's in it now?
A little over.
Yeah, just over a quarter of a tank. Believe it or not, all the lights work, including the broken one on the back. All the windows go up and down. So now we'll try and start it and see what happens. Go for it, man. That sounds great. Wow. Let's take this off. Well, she fired right up, but she doesn't sound very healthy at all. Don't let it stall, give it a little bit of revs. Try and start it again. Yeah, she don't sound too healthy. We'll just let it idle for a little bit, get a little bit of warmth into it, and see what happens. But yeah, I don't think we'll be going anywhere in this. All right, I've had the thing idling for about 8 minutes or so. We'll just pull the engine cover off. Yeah, look, she's not sounding too good. Just give it a little rev, Jace. Bit more. It's also blowing quite a bit of smoke when you rev it as well. And the other thing is, I don't think it's got any compression on cylinders 1 and 5. And the reason why, if I unplug number 1 coil, nothing happens. If I unplug number 5 coil, nothing happens. But if I unplug number 3, something happens. So I reckon it's got a couple of dead holes in this thing. Short of pulling this thing apart or whatever. Yeah, I don't like our odds of fixing this thing up. It's not going to be a quick, easy thing, unfortunately. All right, update. We ended up trailing the thing back to our local area. Obviously, the thing was stuffed beyond the point of wanting to risk driving it that long distance. So what we're doing now is we're hoping it will make it about a 6-minute drive to Jason's parents' farm. And we're just going to dump it out there. We didn't want to leave the lady that was getting rid of it high and dry. I sort of already told her that I'd buy it. And yeah, she's gone through a bit of stuff, to say the least. So we'll just end up wearing this one. So yeah, we'll just take it back to the farm and part it out. Hopefully it makes it. Well, we made it. We're back at Jason's farm. The car made it the short drive. There's the VT that we took the engine out of for the skid car, by the way. How's it sound now? She's a bit smoky now. Whoa, that's a funky smell. I wonder how much blow by it's got. Interesting. Well, that's going to just about do it for this video, guys. Unfortunately, we couldn't get this thing fixed up and as much as we wanted to. But I did tell the lady that we got it off. She is a good family friend of ours, and we did say that we get the thing out of her hair, and she's happy that it's out from the front of her property now. So that's really good. But yeah, just from that small drive we did, The thing smells quite cooked. It is a little bit unfortunate. We did put a little bit of like stuff into this thing, but a wiper blade, some coolant, and a little bit of fuel. Call it $50, you know, and we'll scrap this thing and get a little bit more than that for parts. So that's basically it. If you want to see more videos like this and maybe try and actually do some stuff where we go long distance and fix up a car and try and drive it home or whatever, or anything like that, let us know down in the comments and we'll see if we can make it happen. Until then, be good, stay safe, and we'll catch you in the next video. Ooh, sounds good. See you guys.